My story. Hospital, doctor, and a nurse. They were all born in one area. They went to school together, and education separates them because doctor is interesting to do medicine. Nurse also, he want to be a nurse like his name. So he also went on his direction to be a nurse. Hospital, he liked to be administrator, so he do economics. So they were separate. For years they didn't see each other. They were all on education. There was a big hospital where as hospital finished its education, was got employed to this hospital as an administrator. So he came there, they introduced him to the work. He was working there, he's the administrator there. He makes sure that the hospital, like his name, have all equipments that the hospital need. So the hospital is very equipped. Machines, everything they have. Medicines are in tight because he is doing his administrative work very good. Then comes a guy called a doctor. A doctor come and you have to go and introduce himself to administrator. He went and this is his friend. Hey, what are you doing here? I say, hey, I should ask you what are you doing here? So you know my name. So I also practice medicine and now I'm a doctor and I've been posted here. Say, what? I'm the administrator here also. Say, what? So we are back again. He say, yeah, we are back again. We lost each other. Say, yeah, you know the education, oh, education. Say, yeah. So they are discussing and they are happy and he's telling them how the hospital is equipped, everything is in tight, and they were discussing. Here come nurse, also going to the administrator to introduce himself. He saw him and said, look who is coming. Hey, nurse, what are you doing here? I say, you know, I also finished my education though. I'm now a nurse, okay? And I've been posted here. I have to work here. I say, oh, doctor is also working here now. And I'm the administrator here. So we are back again as friends. They couldn't believe it. They were happy. The work starts. They are working normal. Everybody's doing on his duty. But the policy in the hospital that I didn't support and I didn't like, that's my opinion. The policy, they have equipment, medicine, everything in the hospital. But if you are sick, you have to pay your amount before they will attend to you. If you have to run tests, if you have to be operated, you have to pay your full amount before they will attend to you. I didn't like the policy, but who am I to go and say something? Doctor and a nurse, they also, I think they don't like the idea, but they can't do anything, so they are doing their work. So all that doctor and the nurse do is they always have money with them, on them. They help others. If they cannot pay, they pay for them and then have agreement with the parents or the family that, look, take my number. If you get the money, bring it back. This is what nurse and doctor are doing for people in the hospital for many years. People used to come back and pay their money. Some also come with explanations that we didn't get all the money, and this money, if we give it to you now, we are going to starve, and then the doctor or nurse will say, okay, take it, it's okay. They've been doing this for many years. There is a guy also, it's called Do Something to Save Others. He's also working in the market to market. All he does is, if you buy your goods, he will help you to carry it and bring it to your car or to the station you are going to take your vehicle to. He get pay, and all he do is he go to villages and share the money or help them to do farms. He's taking care, he go villages to villages. For many years, that's what he's also doing. Then come this coronavirus, COVID. Coronavirus. This coronavirus, if it's a virus, like it's a human being, the name they are calling him, he will not survive. Because he took a lot of lives. The name they are calling coronavirus, he will not survive, but it's a virus. So then do something to save life. Start to buy hand sanitizers, nose mask, go to villages and share it to them and educate them. Please wash your hand, be clean, wear your nose mask. This virus, if it gets you, you can spread it and it can be damaged. He educate, he go to village, he get money, buy hand sanitizers, nose mask, goes villages, share it around and educate. This is what he was doing. He's doing. Doctor and a nurse, they are also doing their part in the hospital. Hospital is also in tight with its administrative work. Every time, everything is in tight in the hospital. Everybody is doing his part. Then one day they brought a guy to the hospital and he was weak. So they put him to the ward, and then the families brought the guy. So the families went in for do his card and get his folder. So they paid and they ran tests, everything, and then they brought it to a specialist. The specialist went through the test and found out that he have hernia. So they have to go and pay money for operation. The families don't have money. They don't have money left. They use all the money for running the tests, and they don't have money. So they spoke to hospital, who is administrator. His name is like the hospital is working. Please, can you do something to help our brother? We are going home. We will come with the amount. So please, he's in difficulties now. Let him have the operation, and then we'll come and say, no, this is the policy of the hospital. You pay, we attend to you. So please, go and look for the money and come quick. We will save his life. They then went to the ward to go and do something that they are going home and come. As they went, they saw doctor and nurse. They were not on duty. But even if they are not on duty, they are always in the hospital helping others. They saw him and they say, are you the family? He said, yes. So what is happening? He said, oh, they say you have hernia. I said, do you have the folder? I said, yes. He watched the folder and he saw the guy is called Do Something to Save Lives. He said, do something and to save lives. Good name. So what is the result now? They say, yeah, we have to pay before it can be operated. We don't have the money also. So let's go. I'm going to speak to hospital. It's my friend. We are Charlie's friend. We grew up together. Let me go. He went. Doctor went to hospital. He told hospital, look, the guy is in danger. Do something. Let's save this guy. He told everything. Say, look, I went through the folder and he need to be operated immediately. So do something. Hospital said, hey, brother, you know, my work, oh, I cannot risk. You know the policy here. You pay, they attend to you. You know the policy. I cannot do anything now. I could lose my job. Doctor went and looked in his bag. He have no enough money. He then asked nurse, do you have some money in your bag? Nurse went in, they put the money together. It's not enough for the payment. So nurse then told doctor, look, still go and speak to hospital. I am going home and bring the money. So doctor went to hospital and told him, look, nurse rush home. He's going to bring the amount. So let us bring this guy to the theater for his operation. Hospital said, no, you know the theater, you go, they will watch the receipt before they will even attend to you. So it's better you wait for the receipt and go. Because if you bring this guy there, they will not accept him in the theater. They would like to see the receipt. You know the policy of this hospital. Doctor went to the ward and find this guy lying there. Do something to save life. He's lying there weak. Doctor saw that, no, this guy have to be operated. So doctor called one of his colleagues and say, hey, he's the specialist on hernia. Say, hey, where are you? Say, oh, I'm on duty today. Say, you are on duty. Look, I am bringing a guy. He's in danger. Please go to the theater. I'll bring him right now. And I'm doing this. I am putting my work on the line. And if I save this guy, and it happened that I have to lose my job, that's the way it is. This is the way it is. Then he said, okay, then come with him. They rush, do something to save life, to the theater. They were about to put drip on him to start the operation. Do something, is not responding. They try to shake him, they do everything, it's not responding. He's so weak, they try to give him everything. They try to give him, they try all they could. Do something, it's not responding. They did all they could. Do something, did not respond. Do something, passed away. Doctor and other doctors came out and were discussing. No, this doesn't go like this. This policy have to change. No, this policy have to be changed. Something, we have to do something. We need to save life. They will come and pay. As they are discussing, nurse came and went to the administrator, hospital, and paid the bill, get the receipt, ran to the ward, and met a nurse, and he was asking, where is the patient lying? He said, oh, they rushed him to the theater. He was in bad situation, so they rushed him to the theater. Nurse went to the theater ward and saw doctors and other nurses were there discussing. Then he said, this is the receipt. He said, the guy passed away. He said, no. See, yeah, he passed away. We did all we could to bring him life, to put drip on him so that we can operate him. He did not respond. He passed away. He said, oh. As they were discussing, here come do something's family also. We are here with the money. Can we go and pay? They say, look, sorry, your brother couldn't make it. He passed away. In front of the theater, was not looking good. Was not looking good. A lot of sadness, crying. People are discussing something have to be done. This policy has to change. It doesn't work like this. Then doctors said, look, I cannot leave here till this guy is in the mortuary. So I will wait. So they went, do all the administrative work, come with a paper to do something to the mortuary. And as they were lifting, do something, up to bring him to the mortuary, they saw in the back of his t-shirt, there is a rating. And he says, that's the way it is. Doctors couldn't believe it. Doctors was like, what? This is what exactly I said in the word, that I am putting my work on the line to save him. And if I lose my job, that's the way it is. And the guy is wearing t-shirts, also saying the same, that's the way it is. I can't believe it. This is the end of the story. That's the way it is. PJKD, aka Korea.